Everybody, it's your main man, Killer B, the doggone witch finder general. You got a witch, I burn it behinds up every time. So, I told you I was gonna get you guys this clip here. Um, this is a video of Siberius, the sleeping serpent. You guys go check his channel out. His girlfriend's family, a friend of the family. That's how it goes. I guess you could say. Well, they mention it in the video now I'm gonna play. Was murdered by two Hebrew Israelites in the state of Pennsylvania back in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm just very thankful and stuff that she could tell the story. And she goes on to another case some of you might not be familiar about, or some of you are familiar about. But I'm just gonna give my little commentary and stuff like when I think I should say something about what she's saying, right? So we can get this thing on the road and stuff. We can hit play. Let's go.
That again, and y'all can. And actually, what I need to do is I need to post a link to the video that my boy Killer B made hours after, maybe not even that. Right after I.
You guys can check out that video. It was about 3 weeks ago, probably. I put that video out because he told me about it, and I immediately got on it and I found it on the internet and I did my little thing on it until I find out a little more information. So she's gonna share a lot of information with us and stuff. And like I said, I'm gonna give my commentary on it. So let's go.
Yes. Killer B jumped on it to bring awareness that this happened because a lot of people don't even know. So, baby, what?
Pretty girl too.
Story.
He's so pretty.
What state was it in? Pennsylvania. Okay, it happened in Pennsylvania. Okay, it's a friend of her mother. Her mother knew the victim's mother, right? Okay. Now, what exactly happened? Start from the beginning. Like, how did this happen? And let's talk about the two men that did this, that committed this crime. And what happened afterwards?
Well, obviously I wasn't there.
Right, of course.
What I learned is that, I believe she was like 24 at the time.
Okay. Yep.
And I think the guy was like 44.
Okay. Yep.
They had two kids.
That's about Robin Judah's age. Yep. In their 40s.
So you're looking at a 24-year-old girl living with two grown 40-something year old men. We see this. I just want y'all to think Ayanna Sneed. Just keep up, y'all. I don't know if y'all haven't seen it on my channel, y'all need to go see that video. I did about 3-4 videos on that. On that case. So let's go. So we see the similarity here. We see the similarity with a lot of these cases with older men and younger women. Let's go.
Yeah, they had two kids. I think one was like 2.
2 kids.
And the other was like 10 months old. Both girls.
2 and 10-month-old girls. Okay.
This happened in 2016.
This happened in 2016.
So it's just been like an abusive house from what I've heard.
Right.
And she was tired of it and was planning on leaving and moving back to Rhode Island to her mom.
Boom. Let's stop right there. Now, what did I just say for y'all to keep in y'all head? Ayanna Sneed. Don't this sound familiar? Joy Morgan, another old man and stuff with a young girl. What's another case with a woman? I can see if I can pull something off the top of my head. I don't know if the Peter Moses case. There probably was a younger woman up in there, but the other case too that was like in the 70s. Remember the little boy that was beaten to death? This is the same type of thing here. She moves in, they're probably Israelite, married or whatever, had 2 kids with them. Right? And you got another dude living with them. And you find that in the Peter Moses case too. See, it's just some kind of camaraderie, of brotherhood, where they just want to pray and live off of women. See, like the Peter Moses case, the the women worked, and he stayed at home and collected all the money that they brought home. And they'll have another nigga living up in there, one of his brothers in the truth, and they sitting there because they believe the women's supposed to serve them, right? But we see with this young lady here, she noticed, all right, well, I don't know how it took. Took 2 years, I guess, and I'm expecting, like, you know what I mean, the child will sue because that's what they believe. Like, you have sex with a woman, that's your wife. So that jealous rage kind of crazy thing and stuff that these Hebrew Israelites have, and want to bring scriptures into their decision making and stuff like that, right? So we have this woman living with this man, and I guess it just got out of control, where she want to go back home. She got to get out of there. Unsafe environment. And all you Hebrew, how you know it's an unsafe environment? The man, 2 men killed this woman in front of children. Let's go. I ain't gonna tell the whole story. Let's go.
Right.
And I guess he found out about it. And
Oh, I forgot. Ayanna Sneed wanted to leave. He found out, and Ayanna Sneed ended up getting shot in the face. 19-year-old girl with a 50-year-old man.
decided to mention the house.
Okay.
And his friend held her down while he, like, positioned her, like, turn around, while he did stuff.
Wow.
And kids were all there to watch.
Did it in front of the kids.
Yeah.
A 2-year-old and a 10-month-old. That's.
And I think he had his daughter there as well. I forgot how old she was. She was about like 10.
Right.
Like his other daughter.
Yeah. Why do you think they did that? You think they had?
Oh, because he said that. Well, like I said, he found out she was planning to leave and be here because she wanted to pretend.
You think because they're insecure?
It's weird.
Weird. Yeah, it's real fucking weird. Egotistical, insecure grown men who kill women and abuse children. Very evil. Let that fucking sink in. And y'all repping that? Both of those men were police officers.
I know they were.
Yep.
Yeah, both those men were police officers.
Marianne was forced to resign off the force, but
See? What was the video I made the other day on? Should people in radical or extremist religious cults or any kind of fucking religion that believes in maybe one day killing everybody or some crazy shit like that or whatever, should they be allowed to be public servants? Should they be allowed to be a cab driver, bus driver, policeman, fireman, ambulance driver, EMT, or doctor, lawyer? Should any of these people that are involved with these type of religions and stuff, should they be public servants? And as they said here, one of them was forced to resign when they were charged. They tied this woman to a weight bench and beat her to death in front of everybody in the house, even the children. And the man that lived with them helped him tie her down to that weight bench. Go watch the video I did on it. You see it?
the news, I guess the police force don't want to like say why they had to force him to resign.
Right.
So I don't know why. But the other one was still currently Thames cop, I believe.
Right.
Like during the time of the
Right.
They're both sexes, and now they're in jail.
I fucking hope so. They're in jail for life. And y'all repping that. That's what y'all think is cool.
Yeah, it's crazy because also I was watching I like watching true crime stuff.
Yeah.
And I was watching the episode of Fatal Attraction. And like this girl, she knew they knew each other from like high school. They dated, I guess, and then they broke up, went their separate ways. And later on, they met each other again, and like he, charmed her, like charmed his way. He was very charming, and she fell for him again. And he took her to his house one day, and there's like a bunch of other women there and children, and then he told her, "Oh, they're just like my extended family, like my aunts and cousins and shit."
Yep.
And so she was like, "Okay," and like they're dating, and eventually he proposed to her and said he wanted to marry her or whatever. And so she said, yeah, she decided she told her family, and she moved in. But not too long after.
Well, I guarantee you, it wasn't no real marriage. He was married to all the other women in the house, but the women don't know that the other women there are his wives. They playing along with it too. Yeah, that's my brother or my cousin or something. Playing along with it until he let her know. And then she find out she got to sit here and call this nigga Lord and go out and work and bring him back the money. Where they do that at? In the Hebrew Israelite cult. That's where they do that at. You see these men sit here on the internet all goddamn day. They got these women though. They got women. They're talking about they got women. They got children and stuff. But they on the internet all day. When they spend time with their family. What? Who's at work? Who's at work?
When she moved in, he eventually told her the truth.
Right.
And they're not his they weren't his cousins and aunts. They were his other wives. And his other children from the other wife. And one of the wives had a son from a previous relationship whose father was gay. And like he left her and went to be with a man.
Yeah.
And she found this guy and started dating him. And he always hated the little boy because he's like, I guess he thought being gay was hereditary. So like since his father was gay, he always thought he was gay. So he like brainwashed his mom and everybody else in the house, like not showing any affection, like just.
You hear that? What did I say? What they doing to the family? They fucking the family up. That's what they doing. That's what they doing. So you see now, there's a little boy that's not his. He said the father was gay. So but I think I remember from the story that the boy touched one of the kids or other kids or he was walking a certain way or something. I forgot how the incident went. But yeah, he said that the little boy was gay. So he turned the whole family around on the little boy, saying that he gay, so he's an abomination to God. That he should be put to death. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. When you Hebrew Israelite, that's what you believe. And what we have out here, that we got to deal with out here. It's weird. And he asked her what kind of people it is. She said, weird. Weird. You damn right. You got that right, lady. For sure.
Pretty much ignore him, like
Abuse him.
neglect him.
Yeah, neglect him.
And the new girl who was dating in high school and like came back together, she saw that and like, cause she's not used to, she's not like into that whole, what's it called?
Hebrew Israelites?
Yes, those guys.
No, so the man who
Just watch that.
And it's a gift and a curse. I like that. She don't know nothing about that shit. But the curse is, would they be able to shake it when it comes their way? Like most young kids, they don't know nothing about none of this stuff. The people that are watching this shit is in their damn 30s and 40s, 50s that deal with this Hebrew Israelite shit. These young people that's coming into it, I believe. Damn, fucking door. All right. So you see. All right. Let her just keep talking.
Starts neglecting the child. He's a Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah, the guy who has all the.
They mentioned that on the.
Yeah,
Wow.
On the Fatal Attraction episode. Yeah, because the girls who like.
This Peter Moses.
The main girl I'm talking about, she was like Christian. I forgot what exactly, but she was Christian, so she was already into like religion, and
right.
But she wasn't like part of the Hebrew Israelites.
That's how you get them. That's how they get them. Tia talking to Tia about God and Jesus and all this stuff. See, playing that double life. Well, you know the Most High. Well, you know I could work on her and stuff. She believe in the Most High. We just got to get her right. Yeah, you got to call me Lord. And this man used to be down with GMS, which was the first group that I learned from. This case she talking about, the where he learned this stuff, he was in GMS. But I was in GMS before it became known as GMS Great Millstone. It's called the House of David. But that's where he learned from. I learned from the same people. But I don't know. I don't remember. Tahar ain't never had that I know telling us to have some woman call it my Lord or whatever. But to take advantage of women, yes. Absolutely. It was never me, but I would say it was condoned. Like you living with an old wicked, they'll call it an old wicked 2/3 woman. You know what I mean? Use the world. See, the Most High, it's the curses. We got to live with them. It's the curses. But you're going to live with them, but rule everything over them while they paying all the bills and all type of crazy shit. Nuts. Let's go.
Eventually, because she loved him and stuff, so she was willing to like.
So let me get this straight. This man thought that homosexuality was hereditary, and without any facts or proof,
right,
believed in his own bullshit to the point where they neglected and abused.
That's what they do. Just imagine you married to an Israelite man, and they dictating in the house with fairy tale and fantasies and what they think and how they feel. We had one that was with us, all crazy as hell and stuff over the damn on the thing and shit, the epidemic that was happening, and the all the Luciferians and the Illuminati and Hillary Clinton eat children and all types of crazy stuff. Like I'm like, dog, like, and that stuff dictate his life. He made important family or important. I ain't talking about. He made important decisions based on that. That's when you have people with a issue that needs to be addressed.
A small child.
Yeah, that's not it. So apparently.
She's talking now.
Okay.
But
she's like, listen here.
He said that the little boy touched one of his kids' butts.
That's what it was.
Right. So they had to kill him.
How old is the boy again?
I don't know if he's younger than 2. It's like anywhere from 4 to 6 years old.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So he had his mom, the boy's mom, and like the other wives bring him down to the basement and leave, and then he shot the little boy. And while this happened, the girl that I was talking about, like the main girl, she went back home to her family to like visit them. So she wasn't there when it happened, but when she came back, she was like wondering where's the little kid at, and everyone's like giving her different stories about what happened to him. And so like one day she was like in a kitchen, and then the other.
You see, these is niggas too. Excuse my language, but they didn't even get a damn story together. They probably expected her to go along with it. And he shot that little boy in the head and put his body in a suitcase in the attic and didn't try to get rid of it until it started smelling. What would make you do something like that?
One of the two of the wives were coming down to talk about it, and the mom was like, "I'm so happy I didn't have to be the one to kill him, that he did it himself." And so she overheard it. So she overheard that, she like booked it out of there, started running.
Now, the women ain't innocent. These Hebrew Israelite women want to do the same thing as these crazy Hebrew Israelite men. Some of them that crazy. We had a few Torah nights. Had a few. We had plenty of crazy ones.
And then they told him that like she found out the truth and she's running. He's like, "Get her," and he dragged her back and pretty much beat her to death and like shot her as well.
Right.
So she died.
Not surprised. There's so many videos. There's so many cases just like this in the Hebrew Israelite community.
Let me stop it right there. It's sad. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame that people gotta deal with stuff like that. It's a damn shame. We don't want to look at your big mug, Siberius. There we go. All right. So, there y'all have it. I hope y'all learned something from it. I keep trying to tell y'all, but like some of y'all obviously don't listen. Some of y'all gonna obviously have to learn it the hard way. And guess what? Killer B be right here to report on it. And I'm gonna like on some real shit. Like if it get like way out, it was already way out of pocket. I'm not even gonna be sad no more unless it's somebody that's not a Hebrew Israelite. If it's a Hebrew Israelite woman or something get done in by one of them, I won't be. I don't be like, oh, this is a shame. No, I won't. This how I do the George Floyd videos and the what was the other ones I did and stuff. Just like I did those, it's gonna be those type of videos. I'm gonna be like F them, and then that's just gonna be it. And be on the next one. Wait till the next one happen and do the same thing. Play stupid game, win stupid prize. And I'm Killer B, the Witchfinder General. I like to thank all my supporters out there. Brainstorm Homeschool Academy, Sister P. Arcader. I gotta start. I noticed I was saying the name wrong. The R is not RDGT. I think it's Arcader. Let me know in the comments if I'm pronouncing it right. Arcader GT. I think that's a lot easier for me to say anyway. I just didn't know how to pronounce it, so I just gave it a shot and stuff. So let me know if I'm pronouncing that right, and I'll say it that way. So Arcader GT. Hope that's the way I'm supposed to say it. Nagy Springfield. Wait, let me start all over. Arcader TV. Scary YT Streets. Alon the Rubinite. Sister P. Brainstorm Homeschool Academy. Nagy Springfield. Josh. Siberius the Sleeping Serpent. Yasu, Victor Always, Bill Hill, Byron Everett, Sahara Jr., and my main man, San Miguel TV. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and watch that Nagy video too. It was good. Like they dug into a lot of stuff. But yeah, like, share, and subscribe. If y'all want to be on the supporters list, you can hit my Cash App right there at the top of the screen and stuff. And just tell me the name you want me to use, and I shout y'all every video from here on out. So with that, y'all, I'm the Witchfinder General. I'm up out of here. Peace.